Hello. How's everybody doing this week? It's good to see you. John here. Thanks for watching. As you pop on, say hello. Tell me what's going on. Tell me how you've been. I hope you've been well. I'm here to talk about my Song of the Week number 44. It's called It Takes Work. And this one's a personal one. I don't want to get into too many specifics, but it's a personal one. I wrote it on, to be honest with you, I wrote it on Saturday night, like after I got back from work, because I needed to like post something for the week, and I ended up I really like this song. Something about like the habit of writing and writing about things. It's very nice that someone is making a lot of noise on their motorcycle right up front. Anyway, hey, what's up, Dad? It's nice sometimes to write about things, and then it's just like a therapeutic thing, and that's what this song was. It kind of just came out, and I wrote it within like 45 minutes or so, and that was it. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to talk too much more about this one. Just going to dive right into it. I'm going to talk about the music a little bit maybe, but not really. I'm just going to dive into it. I think it speaks for itself. So this is called It Takes Work. I don't want to work so hard anymore, giving pieces of myself away. I don't know what for. Yeah, I don't want to work so hard anymore, just to keep the peace for someone else. Don't want to treat my body like a credit card anymore. Maybe tonight I'll be okay, tomorrow it costs more. I don't want to sell my pride anymore, just because that's what I'm supposed to do. I know someone will call me lazy, but I'm not, I'm just tired. I won't like how I'm behaving, 'cause I'm waking up and not making that money, feeling like the path of paving. You don't have to walk beside me. When did life become so draining? It takes work to learn how to say I don't want to be driven by fear anymore, scared of saying no, scared of what's outside the door. I don't want to be pushed around anymore, square to square a piece for someone else. I know someone will call me lazy, but I'm not, I'm just tired. I won't look how I'm behaving, 'cause I'm waking up and not making that money. If you don't like the path of David, you don't have to walk beside me. When did life become so draining? It takes work to learn. lazy, but I'm not, I'm just tired. Won't like how I'm behaving, 'cause I'm waking up, not making any money. Well, if you don't like the path I'm paving, you don't have to walk beside me. When did life become so draining? It takes work to learn how to save me. It's my song of the week, number 44. It takes work. And thanks for listening. Yeah, thanks, Dad. Thanks, Trent. I'm working late tonight. Actually, it's not that late for my standards, Trent. You know, normally, well, depending on the job, I'd be going to work right about now. So, but not today. Not today. Put it out together. I know, I'm working on it, David. I'm working on it. Part of what that song was about was having to, for a variety of reasons, put some space between myself and music for a little bit. Not music, but the act of making music and performing it and all that. But yes, I am working. Damn millennials. Am I a millennial? I think I'm a millennial. I'm not a Gen Z, but I'm a millennial. We're millennials, right? Right, Trent? David? We're millennials. Yes. So I have a lot of fun songs prepared tonight, but if you want to request something, please let me know what it is. Caught just the end. Well, you know what? Maybe I normally give a long explanation, I know, at the beginning of the song. Solidly millennial. I'm a millennial. Good. I'm glad I know that. See, you know, people complain about millennials all the time, and then like millennials defend themselves, and I just kind of like observe. We are all millennials. I'm not wearing my glasses, so that's a smiley face with a star. All right. I'm glad. We are all millennials. Millennials are cool, man. Millennials are changing the world. That's right. We're changing the world, us millennials. All right, David, I'm making an album. I've decided. I also decided about a month ago. See, I don't have any tattoos. Nice. I know, millennials are great. They're like me. They're like, you know, us. And I was. All right, so I don't have any tattoos or anything, or not anything. Like my ears are pierced, but I don't really wear earrings anymore. But I was doing a gig maybe a month ago, and I was thinking, David, about making an album, and I was like, I know this dueling piano player who's a great dueling piano player, and I think he's popped on the live stream from time to time. And he has tattoos of every dueling piano club that he's opened, because he's proud of all the clubs that he's opened. You know, he started all these clubs, and they're, you know, successful. And that's great, and he's proud of it. And he's got tattoos of every. I think that's a cool thing, you know, like memorializing something that you're proud of on your body. You know, making it part of your physical self as well as, you know, your spiritual self, or the memory of you, or, you know, any version of that you believe. And so I was thinking, like, I should, when I finish an album and release it, I'm going to get a tattoo of that album, something that represents that album. And then, you know, maybe that'll motivate me to like release more albums, because I want more tattoos, but I won't allow myself to do it unless I have the album made. So I'm just thinking about that. Songs are like tattoos. Joni Mitchell. Anyway. So, David, I'm gonna make an album. I'm working on it. Work for the tattoo. That's right, exactly. Yeah. You gotta fight for your right to get a tattoo. Alright, I'm gonna play a song that I love. This song makes me cry every time I play it. And that's why I'm gonna play it right now. I played it before on the show, obviously. You'll know what I'm talking about here in a minute, but child of God, he was walking along the road, and I asked him, where are you going? And this he told me. He said, I'm going down to Yasker's farm, gonna join in a rock and roll band, live out on the land, set my soul free. We are stardust, we are golden, we are million-year-old carbon. We've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Where can I walk beside him? I've come to lose a small. I feel myself caught in something burning, and maybe it's the time of year, maybe it's the time of man. I don't know who I am, but life is for learning. We are stardust, we are golden, we are billion-year-old carbon. Got to get ourselves back to the garden. Stardust, we are golden, we are billion-year-old carbon. We've got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong. Everywhere there was song and celebration. I dreamed I saw the bombers riding shotgun in the sky, turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, we are golden, we are billion-year-old carbon. We've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Hell yeah. Gotta love Joni, man. Every single time. Get a tattoo of Cassandra. I don't know, Cassandra, should I get a tattoo of you? What do you think? David, since you requested Tragically Hip last week and then Joni Mitchell, at my gigs all week long, I've been playing like I bet, you know, you can't play too much of any one artist Only your left eye. Good. All right. I'll get your left eye tattooed right on top of my right eye. I've been playing but I've been playing a ton of Joni Mitchell at my gigs, because like whenever I can, because I just love Joni Mitchell so much. Can I play one more Joni Mitchell song for y'all? I'm gonna play one more because I love Joni Mitchell. It makes me so happy. And I played this. Cassandra and I played this last Wednesday, but you mentioned, David, that it's the 50th anniversary of Blue, the album Blue, and I realized as I was kind of re-listening to that album, I was like, I know all these songs. I know every song on this album. It's just one of those albums that you just know. And so I've been playing this one a lot, and I play it. People don't really request Joni Mitchell at the more interactive shows I do, the request shows. But in the background gigs, I do. Is where I slide the Joni in there, and both times I played this at gigs this past week. Thanks, man. Hell yeah. Both times I played this song last week, people were like, yeah, like at like a restaurant, yeah, clapping afterwards. I'm like, wow, we got a lot of, Blake has entered the chat. Yes. We have a lot of Joni Mitchell fans out there. So let's do this one. This is a fun, and Cassandra and I looked up the meaning of this song, by the way, because we played this last Wednesday. I'm going to play it again. Yeah, I know. I do have to check out her later stuff. I get stuck in time periods with artists. Hey, Blake. And so yes, I'll check out her later stuff as well and play more of her later stuff. But Cassandra and I looked up the meaning of this song, and it was about her traveling after she got famous and wanting to like get away from the craziness of being famous, and she went and spent some time in a hippie commune in Greece, and this song is about the cook who worked at the kitchen for the commune called the Mermaid Cafe, and he was red-haired guy. His name was Carrie. So, learn that. The wind is in from Africa. Last night I couldn't sleep. Well, it sure is hard to leave, Carrie, but it's really not my home. My fingernails are filthy. I have beach tar on my feet. Miss that clean white linen in my fancy French cologne. Carry it out, you can. I'll put on some silver. Oh, you're a mean old daddy, but I like you. Well, let's go down to the Mermaid Cafe, and I will buy you a bottle of wine. Laugh and toast to nothing, smash our empty glasses down. Let's have a round for these freaks and these soldiers, a round for these friends of mine, and a round for the bright red devil who keeps me in this tourist town. Carrying it out you can. I'll put on some silver. Oh, you're a mean old daddy, but I like you. I like you, I like you. Maybe I'll go to Amsterdam, or maybe I'll go to Rome, and I'll rent me a grand piano and put some flowers around my room. Let's not talk about fairy wells now. The night is a starry gold. Miss flashing rock and roll beneath the metal moon. it out your cane. I'll put on some silver oil, Ramino Daddy, but I like you. I like you, I like you. Well, the wind is in from Africa. Last night I couldn't sleep. It sure is hard to leave here. It's really not my home. It's been too many years now since I've been scrambling down in the street. But I miss that clean white lint, my fancy French cologne. Carrying it out your cane. I'll put on some silver. Oh, you're a mean old daddy, but I like you. Let's go on down to the Mermaid Cafe and have fun tonight. Oh, you're a mean old daddy, but you're out of sight. Yeah. Well, now you know. I didn't know that either. I thought it was about like just her being in a town and meeting some guy, and it was like war going on or something. But that's not what was happening. All right, speaking of which, David, I do have some Tragically Hip coming up for you in just a little bit, but not quite yet. Tragically. Yeah, you did too? Well, but it makes a lot of sense now you know what it's about, right? That's how I felt. I'm reading Bob Dylan's autobiography. Well, the first half of it, Chronicles, Volume 1, it's called. And he's an interesting guy. Yeah. Yeah, I took that song down. But he talks a lot about his influences, and obviously, and it was interesting to me to learn about his childhood. Obviously, with like any artist like him, or just any artist in general, like perseverance is an element that, you know, they have. Every artist has, I think, you know, or at least like some sort of immunity to like success or failure or criticism to a certain extent. When he talks about early on not having any connections in his hometown because his family was a working class family, and he said every single older person in his family that was a man or male fought in World War II or was in the military, and he kept putting bands together. Kept putting these bands together. He'd get these bands together, and then they would get good, and someone else would see the band and be like, "That's a good band," and then take the band away from them because they had the connections to work as a wedding band or, you know, get into the high-paying gigs. And it kept happening over and over again until he finally realized, you know, I need to just be able to do this without a band. So I thought that was interesting. And thinking about perseverance, I don't know where I'm going with that other than I wanted to play this song, which is not a Bob Dylan song. And if you want to hear a Bob Dylan song, I would love to play a Bob Dylan song. But an artist who, in a way, does remind me of Bob Dylan. And I love this song. I don't know if Parker's watching, but he requested this a while back, and I learned it for him. And it makes me happy to do it again. So we're going to do this. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. Dreams were thunder, and lightning was desire. Sword house would have burned down a long time ago. Made me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Made me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. That was a long time, no matter how I tried. These years just fly by, like a broken down dream. Make me an angel comes from Montgomery. Maybe a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believe in this living is just a hard way to go. How the hell can a person... I messed that up. Try that again. There's flies in the kitchen. I can hear them, they're buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a postcard of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Yeah, Dad, that's John Prine. I know it might have been confusing because I was talking about Bob Dylan, but they're both folk singers from, the same time period. And I didn't know this. Judy Garland is from like 20 miles away from where Bob Dylan grew up. You know that? I didn't know that either. Thanks, Dave. Yeah. And as I'm reading Bob Dylan's autobiography, maybe I should just play some Bob Dylan songs. Pearl Jam? Hell yeah, I'd love to play some Pearl Jam. All right, we're going to do Pearl Jam. What's your favorite Pearl Jam song? I know what your favorite Pearl Jam songs are, Blake, because you told me. Do you want me to play your favorite Pearl Jam songs or a different Pearl Jam song? You know what? I'm going to do this, and if you want to hear another one as well, let me know. Yeah. There is a little bit of crossover there. Yep. Sorry, I like I said, like a lot of them. Yeah, I know. I know you like this one because you've requested it before, and I love playing it, so I'm gonna do it. And talking about songs that, you know, like hit something special about some sort of honesty. We're reading about that in Bob Dylan's autobiography too. He talks about like the honesty of songs, and he said he felt like folk songs were more honest than pop songs. They had characters and stories that came to life in a way that pop songs didn't. And I would say that's true of this one as well. I seem to recognize your face, haunting, familiar, yet I can't seem to place. Cannot find the candle of thought to light your name. Lifetimes are catching up with me. All these changes taking place. I wish I'd seen your face. No one's taking me. Hearts and thoughts, they fade. Hearts and thoughts, they fade. I swear I recognize your breath. Memories like fingerprints are slowly erasing me. You wouldn't recall. Now my forward start when you stumble on the shell. I changed by not changing at all. Small town predicts my fate. Perhaps that's what no one wants to see. I just wanna scream. And my God, it's been so long, never leave you return. Now here you are, here I am. Hearts and thoughts, they fade away. 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 It's become one of my favorite Pearl Jam songs too. Like, and Eddie Vedder wrote that in like 20 minutes or something like that. Apparently. All right, so if it's all cool with you, thanks, Dan. Yeah, I mean, what a great song. What an honest song. If it's okay with you, I'm going to play my From the Vault song of the week. And you get a nice close-up of my face. And it's a very early From the Vault song. So it was back when I was doing long intros. So I'm going to fast forward through the intro. So let's get that there. Okay. And then I screwed this up last time, so I'm trying not to kick anybody off. All right, here we go. From the Vault, Season Bound is the song. Here we go. Hi. Sometime near the spring when the winter months wane and the Mexican sun becomes too hot again. Sapsuckers lurch from birch tree to birch in search of a submarine more habitable perch, with wings all a blur and ruby-colored fur. A hummingbird catches a draft of thin air, tail keeping course, needle nose pointed north. It flutters forth on a 2-month course every dawn. Beneath the sun, the clouds it bites the breeze above the ground. Carried on back to the place it was born, up in the trees, season bound. Males court and fight in displays of flight, and females build their nests amongst the lichen at great heights. Fledgling nestlings learn to fight and defeat, and they soar back over the gulf as the summer sees every dawn. Beneath the sun and the clouds, they ride the breeze above the ground. Carried on back where they came from, up in the trees, season bound, season bound, season bound, season bound. Sometime near the spring when the winter months wane and the Mexican sun becomes too hot again, and sapsuckers lurch from birch tree to birch in search of a submarine more habitable perch. Thank you for watching, y'all. Yeah. Nice. Temple of the Dog. That would have been very early on, like week 12, I think it was. So that was, probably last fall. And as you can tell at the time, I was very proud of that hummingbird drawing. Let's see. Well, I can let you know. If you go, let's see. I should probably know that, shouldn't I? I can find out for you. I think it's week 12. It's way back there. Yeah. 11 or 12, something like that. But anyway, yeah. That was a song about hummingbird, type of hummingbird. It's on my YouTube, and no beard. It was pre-beard. It's on my YouTube, and if you go to listentojohn.com and click on the Songs of the Week tab, they're all up there, along with a couple other songs as well. Yeah, but you'll have to scroll down quite a ways to find that one, because again, I think it was like around 10, 9, 10, maybe even before. It might be like 4, honestly. I think it might have been like one of the very first ones. But yeah, that was an early song of the week. I don't even remember what the first one was. But David, I learned this. David and Dan, I learned this for you from last week. So I'm not so tragically unhip anymore. Hopefully. Left your house this morning about 9:15. Then Willie Nelson could have been the one. When I left your house this morning, it was a little after 9. It was in Bob Cajun. I saw the constellations reveal themselves one star at a time. Drove back to town this morning with working on my mind. The sky was quitting. I thought of leaving it all behind. Went to bed this morning and I'm pulling down the blind. Yeah, the sky was dull and apathetical, falling one cloud at a time. The night in Toronto with its checkerboard floors, riding on horseback and keeping order restored. To the man they couldn't hang, stepped to the mic and sang, and their voices rang there in twain. Got to your house this morning just a little after 9. In the middle of the riot, couldn't get you off my mind. So I'm at your house this morning just a little after 9. See this hip-hop caging where the constellations reveal themselves one star at a time. Yeah, well, tragically hit. Hell yeah. I realize now I forgot to change the graphic over. What am I thinking? Thanks for requesting that, by the way, and encouraging me to learn it. That was fun. I enjoyed that. There we go. And Trent, tell me one more time what the song you wanted to hear for next week was. Because I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. Because I already forgot. You know, that's how it goes. Yeah. All right, all this talk of Bob Dylan, we should do a Bob Dylan song. Question is which song to do. What's y'all's favorite Bob Dylan? Again, like Joni Mitchell, I am a fan of the early Bob Dylan. But let's do one I haven't done on the show before. I've never done this song on this show, I don't think. I I once at a gig had someone tell me this was the first rap song ever written. I don't know if that's true, but I can see what the point was. Let's do it like this. Johnny's in the basement mixing up the medicine. I'm on pavement thinking about the government. Man in the trench coat, badge out late. Says got back off once you get paid off. Look out, kid, some you did. God knows when, but you're doing it again. You better duck down the alleyway looking for a new friend. A man in the coon skin cat. The pig pen wants $11 bills, but you only got 10. All Mac comes Fleetfoot, face full of black soot, talking about the heat, put plates in the bed, but phone stamped anyway. Mac says, man, they say, spend it in the orders from the DA. Look out, kid, no matter what you did, walk on your tiptoes, don't tie no bows, better stay away from those, carry around the fire hose, keep a clean nose, wash your plain clothes, don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows. Yeah. Get sick, get well, hang around the ink well, hang bail, hard to tell if anything's gonna sell. Try hard, get barred, get back, white braille, get jail, jump back, join the army if you fail. Look out, kid, you're gonna get hit. The losers, cheaters, 6-time users, hang around the theater. Girl by the world pole, looking for a good fool. Don't follow leaders, watch the parking meters. Get born, keep warm, short pants, romance, learn to dance, get dressed, get blessed, to be a success. Please her, please him, buy gifts, don't steal, don't live. 20 years school and they put you on a day shift. Look out, kid, leave it all here. Better jump a manhole, light yourself a candle. Don't wear sandals, try to avoid the scandals. Don't be a bum, you better chew gum. The pump don't work cause the vandals took the handles. Woo! Hello, Bob Dylan. All right, I'm not wearing my glasses today, so I can't quite see what everybody's saying. But let me catch the. I want to catch the conversation. All right. Yes. All right. I want to know this story. Yes. All right. Oh, Don't Think Twice Is All Right. It's a great song. Let's do it. Rainy Day Women. I just caught that. Yeah. There's some odd like meters and added bars in there too. Oh, I love Don't Think Twice Is All Right. It's more the concern about remembering all the lyrics. We'll see how that goes. Blake, I will do Rainy Day Women for you next time, because I don't really know that one super well. Blood on the Tracks is great. Yeah. Blood on the Tracks is wonderful. That's what Hootie references. All right, I gotta look up the lyrics for this one though, because I don't want to screw it up. And if you're ever curious, there's two musicians who are fantastic, named Chris Thile and Brad Meldau, do a cover of this that's wonderful. You should check it out. Chris Thile and Brad Meldau. Well, it ain't no use to sit down and wonder why, baby. now. It ain't no use to say I wonder why, babe. It'll never do somehow. The rooster crows at the break of dawn. Look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. Well, it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. Light I never know. It ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. I wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay, but we never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. Well, ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. It ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, I can't hear anymore. I wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay, but we never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. So lonely, babe, where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye is too good a word, babe, so I'll just say fairly well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind, you could have done better, but hey, I don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Yes. Hey, Mom. Thanks for joining. Yeah. I know. Well, I just know that I screw the lyrics up on that song all the time. All right, here's my thing with that song. I never know if it's light or, light or sound. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, the light I never knowed. Ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. I always mix those two up, and then, because I feel like he's introducing the concept in verse 1, and he used to sit and wonder why, and then it's sight, light, sound, and then bye in the fourth verse. But I always mix that up. So I just have to know like the first line of every verse. Anyway, blah blah blah. Also, a song that I mess up like that. Blake, I will do Rainy Day Women. I'm going to make a note of that right now. Rainy Day Women. And Trent, don't forget to let me know the song that you wanted to hear. Because it passed, or maybe I can look it up in the lyrics later. So now I'm going to do this song. I promised that I was going to do my final Joni Mitchell song before, but not so. We're going to do this right now. And I don't ever know what key to do this in. Let's see. Try it and see. I think that's the best one. Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream gasoline. its cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know now at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. Looked at love that way. Now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud, in dreams and schemes and circus crowds. Looked at life that way. Now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost and something's gained, living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know at all. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know cloud at all. Thank you for hanging out with me, y'all, on Monday night. I love y'all. It's the pleasure of my week to be able to sit here and hang out with you and play songs for you. So, keep letting me know what you want to hear for next time. We'll see you next week. I hope you all have a great week. Thank you so much. Bye. Love ya. Be well. Take care of yourselves.